Why are you up? Anyway. Hi. Fun fact. My hand smells like a lemon. Another fun fact. I was at the store today and thought, I've just not found the right brand of sparkling water for me. That's not the case. This is awful, and I have a whole case of them. By case, I mean like 12. It's awful. 0 out of 10. Let's see what else fun facts I have for you today. You got any other fun facts I could share with the class? That's all I got. Oh, my sister might have surgery tomorrow. That's a fun fact. Oh, if you can have it. If your schedule's open this weekend, it's all yours, buddy. We got some raspberry lime. That's one of the flavors. Maybe lemon lime. A couple other flavors. I have no reason to think this would have gluten in it. I do know it's non-GMO, though. They did put that on there. It'd be actually really weird if there was something really random in this. But I'm pretty sure it's just carbonated water, juice, and puree of fruits. But it was made by Arizona, and I was thinking, oh, well, maybe it's not that bad. Wrong. Bad. I keep trying to drink it like it's gonna make it better. There's only one brand of even close to seltzer water. It's not seltzer. It's not even real sparkling water. It's the ice. Those bottles, I like those. This is awful. Don't like them. But yeah, whatever the brand Santa Fe is, just as bad as the rest. It's not as... Some of them are really sharp tasting. This is just not that good. I have not had the Starburst flavors, but I did know that. They're so expensive. I was telling Matt that's the only brand I've ever come to like, but I can't pay $1 a bottle when I can buy a 12-pack for $4 of soda. So if I'm gonna look for a carbonated sweet treat, I'm gonna get 12 of them. Hi Kai. Hi Sid, I'm talking to you. Hi fried chickens. Hi Mr. ADHD. Those things are lit. I really want Starburst jelly beans. I almost drove to Walgreens earlier just to buy some, but I resisted the urge. I left the house once today. Oh my god, I'm never not ordering groceries online again. I'm never going to the public. Some older man who probably, I know for a fact, actually, he told me that he lives alone. He probably just wanted to chat. He talked to me for 30 minutes standing in Aldi, and I'm just looking at the cold shit in my cart. My pizza's just melting away over here. My meat going rancid. Sir, I do not care. About your house falling apart. He tried to talk to me in the parking lot too. It was the same man. And just like, oh, it's cold out here. And I'm like, yep, sure is. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I was gonna order groceries online, but I figured I should get out of the house. But I want to go home now. Shut up. And then he went on to just blame the Democrats for all his problems. And I'm like, I just try to buy my groceries. And I You're talking to the wrong one here. He's looking at his cheese. Oh, this is produced in... I forget what state it was. I gotta stop buying cheese produced in the US. And I was like, okay. I don't want to buy food that's produced here at all, but you know, we're all gonna die, I guess, so it's... The food's all fucked. Okay. You weirdo. You enjoy your cheese. I'm gonna enjoy my processed bacon. I always get block cheese. I have a... Well, not always. Since I've gotten the cheese thingy, I don't have to physically grate a block and I can just, you know, spin it. I always get block cheese and then I shred it myself. Oh, and same with sliced cheese, I still buy sliced cheese. But I don't like American cheese, so I always get sliced, like, pepper jack cheese. But I feel like block cheese does not... I mean, I could try and slice it. It's just like, it'd be too thick for what I'm trying to do, which is to go into grilled cheese. And I have an exact quantity. I need 1.5 slice to make a good grilled cheese. But yeah, it was awkward because I didn't know how to tell him to shut up. Because I'm a nice person. If someone's talking to me, I will talk back. Even if I'm sitting there dying on the inside. Like, I wanted to go home. I had to hit 2 grocery stores because when you're poor, you go to the grocery store where the things are cheaper. So I had to go to Aldi first, and as I'm looking at my cart at Acme, comparing the price for every single item to figure out, should I get the cheese here or over there? It's on sale at Acme, but still a little cheaper at Aldi. Okay, bacon's cheaper here. The hot dogs are cheaper at Acme because they're on sale right now. I had to go to 2 grocery stores, and this man's just talking and talking. You ever seen the Money Movie Pit? Actually, I have. That was my favorite movie as a kid. Because he said, Anna, Anna, banana, fee, fa, fa, finna, you know, whatever. Anna. Love that. And then him maniacally laughing at a hole in the floor in my brain, nonstop, because that's my brain all the time. Like, that's all I do. There's nothing going on in here other than me just, like, cackling at how fucked up my life is sometimes, you know? But he's like, yep, that's the house I inherited. And I'm just like, must be nice to inherit a house. Unfortunately, all I'm gonna inherit when anyone in my family dies is their debts. I don't want those either, so if they could live, that'd be awesome. I like them being alive. But I will benefit even less than just losing them by them dying. That all I will be inheriting is more debt that I don't need. They're all in worse debt than I am, and I'm in not good debt. I'm in bad debt. Anyway, that was my story for the day. That is why I'm going to continue to order my groceries online for delivery. Would it have saved me money? No. Would it have saved me sanity? Yes. Because we were talking about... I was like, oh yeah, I want my own chickens, but I live in an area you can't have your own chickens. He said, me too, but I'm gonna have chicken this summer anyway. And I said, well, my neighbors are tattletales. And I thought we got each other until he complained about his neighbor's carport falling apart. And I was like, nope, you're the kind of neighbor I'm talking about that still doesn't mind their business. That's the kind. You mind your business. You want people to mind their business about certain things, but you are still judgy and care about other people's property when it's none of your business. And give my debt to Walmart. Yes. You know what? My sister's been in the hospital for a week. She's probably gonna have some debt. Actually, she has pretty good health insurance. So she's actually good, but... She had surgery for, like, to remove a massive polyp. Like, hugely massive. And I guess there's a perforation, which is pretty bad. But, you know, she's doing okay. As one as okay can be, as they've been in the hospital for a week in a lot of pain. But I think they're gonna have surgery tomorrow. I'm texting her right now. Because she's giving updates right now. Yeah, no, she's doing okay. Sucks that she is, you know, in the hospital. And I'm glad that she went when she did, because it wasn't a lot of pain, but her polyp was removed like on the backside of her intestines, so like any of the leaking that was happening was like not terrible. But and her surgeon at the doctor, like that they removed the polyp, in the reports afterwards that they took, they should have seen that there was still a high level count of like precancerous cells that they needed to still go back and remove at some point, but they had no other post-op, like other than come back in 3 months to get checked on. So there was no other care plans, and then the doctors at this hospital were like, what the fuck? They just sent you home? She was sent home from the moment they removed the thing. An hour and a half, she was on her way home. I had to stay 10 hours when I didn't even get cut open for like a, what is that, a lapara whatever, to remove my appendix, where they just poke a little tiny hole in my body. I still had to stay 10 hours to make sure I was okay. That's wild. Anyway, I think she's gonna sue. I hope she should sue. The other doctor's like, yo, that guy's in trouble. Because apparently that was all Susaruni. So anyway, I don't recommend Mercy Hospital in Baltimore. I do recommend the hospital she's at right now, but that one's not important in this story. And I'm not going to tell you the hospital she's at right now. That's weird. It was like a specialist. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, the person to do her surgery was like, the surgery she needed was like very specific, have to go to this, you know, and then it was just not good. I'm not listening to any of these instructions. It can't be that important, right? We're gonna go by... Oh, I'm trying to type on my computer. It's been a while since I've played this Switch game. I've never watched Left 4 Dead. I just burped. I've never played Left 4 Dead. I've never done either one. That's my birthday. In case you guys didn't know by my username, Nanner1120. And they're gonna take a picture of me. Alright, that skin tone's probably right. We will go... All these haircuts are so awfully bad. We'll go with the classic. We will go with the wavy. Oh, I can't wait till we get new ones. These are bad. Today, I will be a child of Athena. Is it charged?
It is.
Matt's gonna play too. He's gonna make his own island. I love you too. I don't think we can play together today though, because I think it's like your airport's not ready till the next day. Do I want it to match my seasons, or do I want it to be the opposite? Hey, Matt! Matthew? When you make your island, are you gonna make it match our seasons or be the opposite?
Am I gonna what?
Are you gonna choose that you live in North America or are you gonna pick somewhere else so the climate's different?
I'll do the opposite of what you do. We can get each other's stuff.
Okay, I'll do North America, so you'll hit South America. Or like, hit elsewhere.
Yeah.
So you're in the Southern Hemisphere. That's what I was thinking. That's why I wanted to know where he was gonna live. Just follow your instincts. Alright, which one feels the best? Yeah. When I got into Twitch because of this game, because I was like watching Turnip Islands and realized that people played this online, and then I have like 1,000 hours, 1,500 or something. Crazy stupid. March 2020 was a crazy time for me. But I haven't made an island on my OLED, so I'm making one. Trying to think about this and the logistics of how inconvenient it'll be to start the island when you can't, like, hop the water or climb. But I think whatever's happening with that, like, split waterfall is cute. Because I won't be able to terraform for a long time, so it's like, I do want a layout that looks nice, and that waterfall, I think, would be the coolest. Easy, Baja Blast. But I guess something to kill time. Your attention, please. So I'm digging a hole. Huh? You sit back, relax, and enjoy. But yeah, I actually really want to play Hello Kitty Island Adventure because I want to. Period. A game about digging a hole. Hell yeah, I love it, Picasso. And I have tried to make a new island before, and in my last experience, it did not bring the same serotonin as it did in 2020. 2021, I'd been waiting years for a new Animal Crossing. Years. Since New Leaf. 2. I had nothing better to do. Matt was deployed. All my concerts got canceled. Every fun thing I was doing to try to keep, make time pass for an entire year, gone. Living in someone else's house, 2 hours away from all my friends and family. it was Animal Crossing time. I think the most tragic thing, and I'm gonna make sure I'm sober for it this time, the worst thing that ever happened to me was that I had gotten bad news one day. I got so shit-faced drunk that I was throwing up in my trash can in my bedroom, but drinking Malibu directly out of a bottle, no mixer. I don't remember the night that I unlocked KK Slider. It's the worst thing that ever happened to me. I hit 3 stars. Don't know. Don't know, man. Missed it. And I couldn't smell mango for like 6 months without it turning my stomach. Because it was mango Malibu. I had driven directly after work with a coworker to a liquor store near where we worked. Cried in the parking lot inside of her car. She helped me pick out the alcohol, and then I texted her and told her she's the worst for that because I drank it right out of the bottle and I'll never be able to enjoy mango again. Then I went home and drank and drank and drank and cried and played Animal Crossing. Ah, 2020. What a beautiful time! I have never seen this ugly ass alligator in my life. What's your name? The moment I can— ew, he's real— why did I get the ugliest cat? This is bad luck, Matt! I got ugly villagers! I'm starting over! Just kidding, but the moment I can tap people in, I have my cards behind me. I'm bringing in Wolfgang and I'm bringing in Stitches. I like my grumpy old Wolfman. And I like Stitches because he's cute. I don't like Apple the hamster too. Yes, yes, very good. Is Cat the ugly faced cat? Disgusting. Oh. Damn it, I'm so sorry. Guys, I made crab dip for dinner for myself. I ate so much of it. Was it one of the ones that were on like a good sale at least? Or did you just grab it? I can't buy any games that I want till March 15th. In which I should be getting like $70 from Twitch. And then I'm gonna buy Hello Kitty probably. And then there was a really cute thing that I saw someone on Mr. ADHD's stream. That I don't know that I'd put it on stream because I don't even really use my stream avatars anymore. But I would love to have little critters running about of the bottom of my monitor while I'm doing work. It looked so cute. I saved it on my Steam, but I don't remember what it's called now. 1 second. Let me look at my wish list. Tiny Pasture. It looks so cute. They just walk across the bottom of your screen all cute. I could use that serotonin. It's also only $5. I'm just poor. I had to make like a decision on giving a tax person like $4,000 tomorrow or not, so they did get up with us today and like knocked some off of both our monthly fee, the starting fee, and like filing our taxes for last year. They're like, if money is the only thing, like we really would love to work with you guys, and we know it's a lot. And I'm like, it is a lot. Is that the whole thing? Just digging a hole? Yeah, is there a story? Give me a 10. Thank you. Thank you, a map would be great. I hear you, Tally, but I don't see you. Creepy. I got apples on my island. There's no bridges yet, is there? Can't catch the snowflakes. Probably gonna want to move my house up there at some point, but... You'll do south. You guys are killing me. Let me imagine it. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Perfect. Some island real estate. It always grabs like the wrong shit for me, and I have to like fuck around and try and figure out like what it's asking for each spot. Cause I'm like, I feel like we're on the same page until you show me what that was, and my variables were not the same. I'll repeat that in a minute when they're not in ad jail. Ew. Ugh. That's gross on the ad, the ear wipes. Yucky. Yucky, yucky. I hit a button and I don't know how to stop it. Okay. I'm gonna put him as far away from me as possible. He has a weird face! But yeah, the graph's stuck in Excel. That's what I was saying before you got into the ads. I feel like it always does weird shit when I'm like, why did you pick that to be that side? When I feel like what I have here was very clear how you wanted it. I'll find you a spot. Can I help you? Boots' outfit's a little weird, but I wouldn't mind Boots as my neighbor. I don't think I'm an alligator as a neighbor. You got this. That's it. That's the spot. I'm kicking him out in no time anyway. Good night! I'm gonna put Boots over here by the thingy. My feet are so cold. I'm wearing a freaking sweatshirt in my house. Let's go back to the plaza. I love island warming parties. I have a feeling what he means is I'm gonna gather everything. I'll be honest, this would be a terrible time to just move into a random island. Who wants to go to a tropical island if there's literally snow on the ground? And we don't even have a real house. And the town hall's not built. We have no heater. I'm scared to shake the trees because there is nowhere to run if it drops a beehive. Here you go, Nookarino. Perfect. All right. One apple for everyone. for a potty. I feel like my camera's pointed really high. Oh well. We're just gonna roll with that. I don't wanna brag, but I met Tom Nook recently. Got a picture with him and everything. He was even wearing his New Leaf outfit. My old one was named Devil's Acre because at the time when I made my island, I just read all of Miss Dragons for Peculiar Children. I don't know what to name it. What should I name my island? What should I name my island? Oh man. I don't know what to call it. Feels like it's more pressure because unlike when I just played and I'm playing like games that are local, my island's not seen by random people. What if I go online and I'm like, I really need to go, I have a good turnip price, and then I let people hear and they're like, why did they name their island that, you know? Feel like they're gonna judge. I gotta really think about it. Normally, like when I do my farms and stuff, I just call it like bunch because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm Nanner and it's the Nanner bunch, wee woo. But now I don't like it. And I'm like, okay, with the same logic that I was reading, whatchamacallit, and then I did Devil's Acre. I'm like, what's the most recent book I read? And I was like, oh, it's Percy Jackson. And then I'm like, what do I name it? Manhattan? That's where the last one was. Not nearly that exciting. It wasn't even in the underworld or anything. It was just in New York. Manhattan, yes. Manhattan. I feel like I'm overthinking this because I would put money that I'm not actually gonna play this again. I was literally thinking, I was like, oh, I could do it like, you know, District 12 over here. Or I haven't read Onyx Storm yet, but it could be like Basgiath or something because I never finished. That was the last book I read. But I haven't actually read it. Basgiath. Who knows, man? What's the last book that I read before Percy Jackson? It was actually probably more Percy Jackson. Let's go into Audible. Me re-listening to Percy Jackson. Yeah. Well, to be fair, the game runs on real time. We won't miss a lot. There's... What do you want from me? Every minute's a real minute in game. It doesn't run like Stardew. I can't get through whole season. I can't speedrun this. Some things really won't be ready until real life tomorrow. Percy's working on getting the New Rome University. Don't worry, guys. We're sticking with the book theme. There was only one person ever that recognized me what Devil's Acre was. And then they messaged and asked, and I said, it is. It is, actually. From Miss Peregrine. Thank you. What would happen if they voted on someone else? Yeah, there we go. Each and every one of you clapped. Well, Nanner? From yourself? Why? I'm literally just a... Why would I be the rep? I just live here. I came here at the same time as the rest of you. Word or two. Welcome. This is the only time in the whole game that we're gonna go to sleep. And that, like, the time doesn't match. It's like we were running around during the day. We're gonna get back on. It's gonna be 10 p.m. in game. And thankfully, there is no shop or anything yet, so I don't have to be like, fuck, nothing's open. That's the downside of streaming when I do. for something like this. Where'd you get the tambourine? Aw, we can call him bro. Thanks, bro. Did I get 2 bros? Purdy. Alright, I'm bored. Good night. Give me my stuff. I'm gonna go take a short nap in my tent. Do I get a sleeping bag? Yay, a camping cot. Down to the beach. I didn't mean to pick that up, but that's fine. Everything's fine. What me get? A radio. Perfect. I'm getting sleepy. AK Slider, I love you, man. I'm your biggest fan. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. The world is made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You gotta make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is a Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. I feel like his eyes have to squint, because that's how I feel like he's talking. Tanner, are you in there? Oh, I hope you haven't woken up abruptly. Maybe there was something with you. Yes, I'll be here when you're ready. Okay, here I come. What do you want, Tom? I got mail. What is it? I love Nook phones. Bing. Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. I have one of my own. Probably. Whoa. What the fuck are bells? Tom Nook's always robbing me. I'm the island representative over here. No discounts, by the way. Still owe this man. Gave me something I didn't ask for. Didn't ask for the cell phone. You got a gift from Tanda. We got a little camera. Yay! Got some miles. I can make a custom design already. You can actually just fill it. That'd be good. It's a different color. Wow, I'm an artiste. Give me Nook Miles. Put that shit on my face. Perfect. One-fifth of the way there. Ahem. Excusez-moi. No. I just wanted all the notifications cleared up. Hello, burb. Don't worry, I got this. Don't forget to eat the rich, guys. Perfect. Did I get any points for that? Goddamn right I did. Pay off my house in no time. Oops, I'm a little late. I think I'm gonna have to look up whatever game you're playing, because I think that sounds comical, that you're playing a game that's just digging a hole. I'll take a look. Wow. Nice. I think I'll skip on those. Can you teach me how to DIY, please? Yes. That's how I play Minecraft. I accidentally dig into holes and almost die all the time. I was trying to find that goddamn thingy to get to the end. Digging into the own holes that we dug ourselves and still killing myself. A fishing rod? We're gonna construct a fishing rod! Are you still awake? Fucker. Matt? I'm gonna kill him. Please hold, I'm gonna go see if I have to commit murder. We didn't even get through the introductions. It was his idea to start new islands. Walk in there and he's still standing there like at the tent. I don't even think he's named his island or gathered the goods or nothing. Callie, please shut your face. I'm gonna take the face paint off my face now. Do I know how to take it off my face? We're gonna keep wearing it because I want to and no other reason at all. Money! Thank you very much for all your hard work. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Tally, why are you sounding like you're gonna die? Come here. Come here. Come here. Normally you licking me ends up with you biting me, you know that? Will you stop screaming into the abyss now? Can you do me that favor? So I can play my game? Stop licking me. Oh my god, I moved my hand so you... Ow! You can't just bite people because they won't let you lick them! Stop! She's a menace to society. Anyway. I brought the sticks! Time to make that fishing rod. Thank you for your free DIY. You say free of charge naturally was if you didn't just hand me like a $46,000 bill. And then was like, you can actually play it in Nuke Miles. Free of charge naturally. I thought the phone was free of charge when you handed it to me and said it was for all the residents. I actually didn't think that, but I probably did the first time. It's actually a lie too, because he's always robbed me blind. Tom Crook, tell you what. But at least he doesn't take my house back and you don't pay your like property taxes like the US government. Tom Nook's a patient man. Yeah, we can make a fishing rod or a yeah, Jesus. A net. Ding. Let's go find some more sticks. You think I'm gonna get stung here in the middle of winter? 'Cause I keep shaking all the trees. When do I get the pole vault? I hate being stranded over here. Give me a stick. That is probably for the best. No. Don't have a net yet. Pretty spider. Will you stay there? Okay. I don't know, maybe. I don't know if he'll stay there once I go inside though. I get the museums, not for a while, right? What am I gonna do with all these bugs? I'm about to go catch them. Okay, I bring them to you. Yes, I'd like to make a net. Woohoo! I remember to take off the face paint now. Good news. Woohoo. I think that spider's still there. You are. Oh. Spider first. Funny. Oops. Ow. A snowball. Ah, fuck. Go fuck yourself. Not getting stung on my watch. Actually surprised I managed to catch that and not die, so. Not that I would die. I would just get stung, but, you know. Still inconvenient. Nice. Let's find me a fishy. You think I can make a snowman? That's 2 balls. Yes, I caught a sea bass. No, wait, it's at least a C+. You know, I'd like to say that never gets old, but I'd be lying. Another one! I'm shocked by this. Damselfly. We have 2 more spaces. Aw, heck. That's a pretty fish. This game makes me want to go back. It would have already ended now. The aquarium stuff they had with the all Blather's little sayings around them. That was a 10 out of 10. Oh my god. Why we gotta kick it for? There we go. Alright, stay there. It wasn't gonna go anywhere. It doesn't move without me. Depending on how fast this one builds up, I might have to take it through the square to take it down a notch. nice to meet you. Finally, we can talk face to face. I was eager to meet you even when I was still just a million little snowflakes. Nice. Oh, I got it on a good, like, he's positive. He didn't say I made him deformed. He's Snowboy. Ooh. It's his birthday! Oh. Okay, he's not perfect, but he's happy. I'll take it. Let me turn some of this stuff into Nucarino. Thursday. I found a creature. Yep. Bring me bladders. Critterpedia. Do you still need more creatures? Yes. Whiskers, can you get off my scale? You're wasting the batteries on it. You stepped on the power button. Give me the recipes. Yay. Yes, yes. I have more discoveries. Sure, Blathers will love it. He loves bugs. Ooh. Oh, thank you kindly. I should give more than one creature, we're just not there yet. I wonder if it's Blathers. It is! A screenshot. Oh, I actually speak it. Oh. I mean, I have to send my mom money. Gotta use Matt's phone to do it because it was off his cell. He's gonna come! Yay! I'm already getting Blathers here. Alright, let me go. I don't have storage, so I don't know where we're gonna put all this shit, but I'm just gonna start piling shit outside my house. I'm gonna go get that DIY from the nice little snowman over here though first. Gotcha. Automat. Nice. Nice. Need some tree branches and some stone. Or a stone, anyway. Give me more sticks. Yeah, go shake another tree. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for dropping it in my mailbox. We'll give that to, We'll give that to him. Perfect. Woohoo! I could hear it behind this tree, but I can't see it, and that's annoying. Gonna go build me an axe, and I'm gonna start chopping trees like a lumberjack. Ding! Oh my god. So sorry. I don't know why I thought I could cut that tree down. Not with this axe. That's annoying. You can drop the rock while I hit all these trees. I think I'd go and sell, like, the apples and shit in my pocket. Earn a little bit of money. Woohoo! Woohoo! I can't see it. Just swinging blind again. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll take it. Oh yeah. Let's go talk to our other neighbor. Stupid cat I don't like. The cat. I like Boots. He seems nice. And their face isn't weird. There it is. They inside? No. So they're somewhere around here. Hitting the wrong button. Get away from my house. Okay, I like free things. Huh. Okay. Damn. Sucks, because what I still want is to be able to use the pole vault before placing this museum, but I think I'll have to move it later. Very fancy chair. I have no space for it, but that's okay. I guess right up here is good until we... Well, let me catch that. The ability to move things. Well, that's sad. Barely used it. Let me imagine it. I guess it's still temporary, right? That's not where he puts his actual museum. That's good. I guess I gotta do something for it too. Alright, Nookarino. I did what you asked. I did. I still got my fishing rod, so I guess I'll go fishing. God. I'll be using up sticks rather quickly. Look, a crazy person over here shaking trees. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I have to be ugly. I got stung in the face, Boots. Thanks. Now give me a stick. Thank you. I'm gonna get stung, at least give me a freaking stick. Autumn days, leave me some space. My skills are sharp. My eyes are so sleepy. Doesn't help this is sleepy time music because it's like 10 p.m. music. Crucian carp. Aw, man. My skills are sharp. Aw, that's actually really cute. That's a really cute thing to have drop out of a tree. What the heck? Can't wait till I have a real house and I have space and I'm not just putting stuff outside to make room in my pockets like a heathen. Did they give me a recipe by chance or no? Oh. Wow, I'm styling now. Looking good. Check. Nice. If I can earn 2,000 more, that'd be great. can probably do the fishing one at least. Maybe the bugs if they keep respawning like the moths and stuff. Oh, well, I'll probably break those pretty easily. Oh wait, what's trash tools versus that one? Oh, making the tools? Okay. Guess I get points for making and breaking. I need a new net and a... Oh, I wish I had a slingshot. What a tease. Yeah, unfortunately, there is never a good answer on that. Because no matter, like, sometimes I'm, like, sure that, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, this event, I could definitely, like, it's a... I don't know, a Comic-Con, like, people are gonna eat up Dungeons and Dragons stuff, and then, like, what the bestseller is, like, some random fucking keychains, I don't know. But the answer to how much to make is as much as you can. And then she can always pick and choose what she thinks would sell. Or, you know, can put out some of it and then put more out as it sells or whatever. Alright. I'm gonna get all 5,000 tonight, so then I think that triggers them building me a house, and the next time we get on, I'm not stranded out here like a fool. Looking for bugs and fish. So you can pick some of these weeds too. It's better to have too much and then have it for another time, especially if you do consider selling at another point, whether that's at a craft fair yourself or something online or whatever. The upside about craft fairs is you don't do most of the advertising yourself. You just have to show up with your stuff and hope people like it. Downside is you have to show up with your stuff and hope people like it. For me, I enjoy it, but that's because I think it's exciting to see people be excited. Damn it. I'd say if it's something like, I'm making a Pokeball, then like, you know that the colors that make sense would be Pokeball colors. But something like, I don't know. I mean, I guess everything, there is a right color, like, yeah, I'm gonna make frogs, I'm gonna make it green. But like, I feel like some things make more sense than others, like, you know, an animal, for whatever reason, it's not weird to see those in rainbow. Or like random colors, but if you just randomly saw a Pokeball, you would assume it'd be Pokeball colors, and like if I saw a Pikachu, I'd expect it to be Pikachu colors. And Kirby better be pink, you know. Damn. But if you feel like, you know, the decisions of colors is going to overwhelm you, then I would just stick with, like, specific colors for whatever, you know. Yeah, it's hard. For some things, it's like, when people order them a certain color, I make them another color. But... no, I'm actually gonna lie. I was gonna say that, you know, for the most part, when I'm just making them to make them, I make them the same colors, but that's the case for some items, but that's not the case. Like, when I make raccoons, I always make them, you know, gray, black, and white, or like when I make the possums, I make them normal colors, but weirdly enough, specifically the mushroom frogs, because I have mushroom frogs, I do not make them the same color every time. So I'd be a liar to tell you I did. But it would be easier if I did. But I just normally just use whatever filament I feel like that day, so my brain does not have a set color for what color I think a frog should be, because when I think of poison dart frogs, I think of like really bright colors, but then it's like if I just think of a little frog, I think of green. No, I agree. But I mean, if you're making if you're rapidly making like a whole bunch of the same thing at one time, then yeah, obviously it'd be easier to just keep to the one. But if they're talking over, like, working on them over the course of the next few XYZs, then it would be more so picking, you know, it'd be a new project each time. But yeah, if you're just like knocking out a couple at a time, depends how fast you're moving, I guess. Nice. Have some space. I'm gonna put the goby over with my fishes. Gotta put that over there too. Oh, look how pale he looked. That was weird. It's like he needs some nutrients. Yeah, then I guess it's a game of, are you gonna make an array of different things, or you're just gonna offer like, oh yeah, I made some blank that you can sell. Because I think that always differs, like, depending on different events for me. Like, some crochet tables, they have more than one design and just different colors, but a lot of them, they have like one design of that item and, you know, one color of that item, and then they have other items. Which makes me want it more, because I'm like, well, they only have one They only have one Ditto and a Pretty Lavender. I need it now. I wonder where that fucker is actually. He's under my bed. That's Kirby. He's gotta be in my bedroom. I've got a lot of crochet stuff up here. A lot of it's out of view, I guess, just slightly too high. But sometimes I just see something and it's absolutely not the pattern that gets me, but it's the colors. Like, I have seen a lot of dinosaurs, but this one was a candy corn one. So I said, God damn it, I need that. And I got this in October, so it made sense. So, like, also, I don't remember when you said the craft show is. In a few months. So depending on what month it is, you could also consider if there's any holidays nearby. Like if it was something in March, you could be like, oh yeah, make some St. Patty's Day little Lucky Charms keychains. Little, you know, 4-leaf clovers. You're like, no, those are mine. But yeah, valid. But like this little guy, the woman had him in a bunch of different colors, and I specifically wanted the gay one. I wanted the rainbow frog. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to yeet you so hard. But then, like, there's just some things like Totoro's Totoro colors. If it was any other color, I'd be like, why does Totoro look like that? You know? I feel like some things it's like, yeah, the colors, you know, just go with your heart. And other ones it's like there's a right color, like what you would expect it as. Kirby actually could be any color because Kirby just does whatever he wants. But, you know, I feel like what you think of when you think of Kirby is that right there, or that right there. That inhaling was a little aggressive. Oh man. Trash. At least I got a DIY recipe off of it. Meow, I hear someone. Is that Loki or Whiskers? Sounds like it could be Loki. Talking to Morby. Morby can climb up on the fridge, but none of the other cats do it. I guess it would depend on like how much space are you getting out of, you know, how, you know, in her setup. That way, you know, obviously you're not exactly prepping for a whole setup of your own. I hate hearing the damn balloons when I don't have a slingshot yet. That's so annoying. I'd also try to hit different price points. Yeah, I guess, yeah, maybe ask her, but not right this second, because it is almost midnight. But on top of, like, you know, you could make small stuff like little keychains or whatever too that don't take up a lot of space, and also people are just willing to depending on the event, some people are willing to spend more or less. Depending on the event, depending on the people, depending on the day, depending on the economy. Can't wait till he gets here. This is becoming annoying already. I don't think I've turned in a pond smelt. But that one could be a pond smelt. You pond smelt? Those are both pond smelts, it's just hard to tell. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna sell you. I need more sticks again. I broke my net. I knew that. Nice. I'm poor, I can't afford any of this, but I'm gonna look anyway. I'm gonna buy all of this. I need a lot of money. That's only good till 3-4, so I have a little bit more time on that. I should buy it though, just in case, so I don't forget. That's it. Thank you for your patronage. Wow! Hi! Welcome on in. I'll give you a shout out. I don't know why I have freaking tissue paper on my desk. Oh, I do. Oh, I wanna. Okay, hold on. Let me focus on this giveaway. Not giveaway. This raid. Thank you for the raid. I am struggle busing to speak. My brain is dead. But I appreciate you guys coming in. I hope your stream was good. What were you guys up to? English, yeah. It's the only language I know fluently, and it's still a mess. I understand most of the rules in the language, it just doesn't come from mouth, brain good. So Phasma, nice! I decided that I was good, well, it was my partner's decision that we were both gonna start a new island because he's like, oh, they've added so much stuff, and I was like, man, I already know all this exists, buddy. Like, you're really late on this. It's been years, but okay. He fucking fell asleep before he even got through the very, very initial, like, didn't even get through the party of starting an island. Anyway, I'm still working on starting my island. My goal is to get all 5,000 Nook miles to pay for my tent before I get off, like speed run in this 3 hours so I can have a house next time I get on. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're playing some Animal Crossing. I have no idea why I thought of it. Oh, the tissue paper. I want to give away from a friend of mine's business. They were doing a collab with someone, and I won the giveaway, and I got all kinds of goodies, and I wish you guys could smell this box because it's delicious. And it's a bath bomb shaped like Jigglypuff, and a bath bomb that is something. I think this one's soap. This one's soap that says be mine. Another bath bomb that's Among Us. I do have a bath in this house, but my water gives me a rash if it's not filtered. So I only shower at my house. So using bath bombs is like a treat when I'm on vacation. Another bath bomb. I haven't gotten to the more bath bombs. Jesus Christ. So it was a collab, so that was all one person's. And then look at these little babies. They got little magnets in their mouth. They're two little loftus. And they got little magnets in their little faces. And they're so cute. And they're on little keychains. And then I got this little, it's a hair tie thingy, goes around your hair tie, and it's a little sprout, and it reminds me of Pikmin, and it's very cute. And then I also got a little necklace that is a superstar. And then these are my two friends' businesses. Well, one of them's a friend, one of them's a friend of a friend, who is my friend by default because they're a friend of a friend. But yeah, I won stuff. I'm very happy about it. I'll probably post it in Discord, I guess. I did post it on my Instagram, though. I might have pushed it into Discord already through that. For me 6. But yeah, anyway, that's why there's tissue paper on my desk. That's why I yelled at it when I reached forward. Because I got things! Anyway. That was really unrelated to anything happening at all. I just touched tissue paper and that's where my brain went. Spilling a box of 3D prints, please stay. My brain just goes where the brain goes. Yeah, hi friends. Now that I'm done just randomly talking about stuff, we're actually just playing Animal Crossing, so none of that stuff had anything to do with anything. I just think it's cute, and I'm excited about winning something. Hopefully I didn't take all my luck, because I did buy a lottery ticket for tomorrow, and I'd like to win the Mega Millions so I can afford eggs at the grocery store. Specifically eggs. It's actually more affordable for me to get a pound of shrimp than it is for me to get a dozen eggs right now. I made crab dip for dinner. I'm gonna make shrimp salad. No, it is really sad. I love shrimp, but eggs shouldn't be so expensive either. Like, I love that I can, when shrimp is on sale, I got it, for $5.99 a pound or whatever. And I was literally at Aldi, the cheapest place that I could get eggs, and it was like $5.39 per dozen. And I was just like, there was a point they were less than $1 at Aldi. Like, they were literally so goddamn cheap. Yeah, I live in an area that unless I have an acre of land, I'm not allowed to have chickens. So I legally can't have chickens. And I know my neighbors. They're tattletales. They call the county on us all the time, and so I know I wouldn't be able to get chickens. Yeah, no. My neighbors called the county because a tree branch fell from a tree in my yard into my yard, and I didn't immediately remove it. They called the county, and I got a warning in the mail with a picture from the county who came out of the branch in my own yard. I don't live in an HOA. That's the worst part. I don't live in an HOA. I live in an area without an HOA. This is the county, and my neighbors call the county about everything because they're bored. Anyway, hate my neighbors. I hate my county, but I hate my neighbors more for being little bitches because the county just doesn't just come out and check everyone's houses. Someone is calling in, and I know who it is. They suck. Anyway. I also want a goat, but that's unrelated to any food source. I just want a goat. I've always wanted a goat. Ever since I was in middle school and my friend had a goat, it was so mean, but I still loved going there and running because the goat was scary, but I loved that goat. The goat was scary because it would rush you. It would try to hit you. And it was free range. It wasn't in a fence. It just walked around their yard. So if we were going from their yard to like the house to, it was like just a separate building that was kind of like just where we hung out a lot. Like we were sprinting. And then I go to the state fair every year, specifically to get a caramel apple and to pet goats. And then I go home. There's something nearby me, like in, I don't know, in a month or so. It's a random Friday night, and it's goats and games. And it's just gonna be like Jenga and stuff, and you get to pet goats. And I'm gonna do that. It raises money for like a museum near us, and I'm like, okay, it's for a good cause, and I get to pet goats. Here's my $10 or whatever it is. It might be like $30, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It could be better. We do them because they're profitable. God damn it, Tumnook, I hate you. I love zero interest financing. Speaking of, I've got to pay money towards our care credit card for my zero interest financing to remove tumors from my dog. Gotta make a payment on that. No, you're so fine. Always, please, if anyone ever raids in, never feel like you have to stay. I always raid out late at night and have to leave after. Sometimes I don't even really get to say hi. I'm already out of there. So I appreciate even the few minutes you're able to stay for dropping off your friends. Drink some water, maybe a little snack. I'm a nighttime snacker. I snack in bed. I'm literally the worst. It's probably not good for me, but it's fine. And get some good sleep. Alright. So I think that's everything I mean, I can still catch bugs and I can still prep, but I think I got my house situated and Blathers is going to be coming. So I think now I could just stick around for 30 minutes. Yeah, thank you again. It's just that the real estate business is my first love. Tom, shut up. Yes. I am ready to build my home. Purple, please. Thank you. Matt's gonna be stuck in a tent tomorrow because he fell asleep where I'm gonna have a house. He's gonna be a broke-ass bitch, sleeping in a tent. I'm losing it over here. Yay, I'm glad I came back to talk to him, because if I had forgotten and then not actually prompted that, I would have to wait a whole nother day. Well, let's earn us. Oh, I went in there originally, I think, to craft the net, and then I realized I had enough Nook Mile points. It all went downhill from there. Oh. Yeah. I'd like to not have my face stung. That'd be great. Oh, that's really cute. Cute. I wish we could buy it. I say that about twice a day. That one random video of you know the kid. Same one that says freaking bats, I love Halloween. When they're in a store and they're like, she's like, cute. Wish we could buy it. And I say it constantly. Yeah, I'd figure out how much you should make in terms of how much space you have. And it might be worth asking, like, the venue. Like, you know, where is it hosted? Just even if it's just a casually. Because if it's something that's hosted at a school that's, like, funding a school, you're gonna have a lot of students coming because they're, like... They're probably getting extra credit to show up, you know? Whereas if it's something at, like a fire hall or something, you're probably gonna have older people. And so it would just come into consideration like what kind of stuff you should make. Because older people are absolutely gonna still love like cute animals and stuff, but like they're not gonna, you making like a Pokemon, they're not gonna know what the fuck that is. You know, if that makes sense. So you'd want to make just like general cute things versus like popular younger people. So now I still get, you know, curveballs sometimes that I'm like, well, I wouldn't have picked that one. But yeah, it is going to depend on, just so depending on where it is hosted, you'll likely have different people coming to it. Like depending on what it, normally it funds something. Like normally it's run by some sort of whatever, whether it's a school or a fire hall or, and then it's like, oh yeah, you know, money is going towards blah, blah, blah. That's where like the table fee goes or whatever. Normally you'll know based off that, like generally who you're expecting. Whereas like, it doesn't mean that you won't get other, you know, a mixed demographic. You know, it just means you might have a better idea of who you're catering to. And that might help you to, you know, pick through what designs to focus on, or what patterns, I mean. Yes! I caught a black bass! The most metal of all fish. That one's funnier than the C+. The black bass is funnier than the sea bass. Could just be that the sea bass one I've heard too many times. I'm gonna have lots of stuff for when Blathers moves in. C plus. God damn it. That shit is broken a lot. I keep breaking it. But yeah, I think those would be the biggest questions. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's not like you weren't considering trying to sell at some point anyway. So all this means is if they weren't to sell at that event, you would just have inventory for future. That would make prepping for another event easier, would be the best way to think about it. But yeah, the alternative is that you do sell a good chunk of it and you have money you weren't expecting, which would be a really nice plus. Especially because like you enjoy crocheting, so it's not like you have to do something that you're like, no, this sucks. I think what's gonna be hardest for you is making something and then really liking it and then having to send it away. But thankfully, the first pattern for most of you've already at least kept one, so. Yeah, wait till March. I think in March they're shipping the cocoa press, and I cannot wait to print chocolate. That shit's gonna be fire. I'll probably like make little thank you coins and have them in a bowl at events so people could take one or whatever. I wouldn't be selling them because I don't really know the rules on selling food, but I'm imagining this is similar to like if I had a bowl of mints, like I'm not profiting off that. It's just advertising. It is an eye catcher. Something chit chat about. Yeah, yeah, after that first one. It's less of a guessing game. And if you at one point, if you've ever had to like kind of guess on something, at least you can consistently guess the second time. You're like, well, I know I didn't understand, or, you know, I didn't follow the pattern to finish this, but I know how I finished it and liked it, so we'll do that again. Do I have any sticks left? No, I ended up hitting. I didn't pick up sticks, I was just hitting things like a silly Billy head. God damn. That's a whole tool right there. Keep it up. Yes, perfect, thank you. Now I can make a new fishing rod. Keep yawning because I'm a sleepyhead right now. Hello, hello. Actually, don't need to talk to you. I keep talking to you by accident, honestly. Yeah. That's what I mean, is like, it's not like if you're making something that was like custom and then it fell through, or like something like that where it's like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? It'd be one thing, but this would just be inventory that'd be sellable later. Yay. I want to see if any of the Nick Miles stuff is cool. Like, y'all got a shovel in here. Wetsuit would be nice. That would be good. So would the tool ring. Downside is I don't have enough. I'm sure I'll earn the points pretty fast, though. I can afford this already, though. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm just yawning my little heart out. I think maybe I go night-night now. Well, first I'm gonna start the machines, yell at Matt, wake him up, and say, "Why did you go to sleep, you son of a gun?" Go start the machines, and then go to bed. That's how most nights happen. I was gonna raid into the wildlife cam because I want to see a real cute animal and not one robbing me for fake money. I see eyes. Oh, there's a raccoon coming. Perfect. Maybe this raccoon won't rob me. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. It's Friday. And then I won't be streaming during the weekend. Because I will be watching Marvel movies during the nighttime. Because I want to. Maybe. But it's something, if I get the itch for something, obviously, as usual, I'll be like, sup bitches, because that's what I do. Yeah. Yeah. Now let me know, and then I can see if I've got any, like, insight. I mean, things might be different there, but I still imagine that we don't exactly live on the other sides of the world. There's, like, an arbitrary fake border that separates us. You know? Made it up. I think all borders are made up. You want to hear what I believe about immigration policy? Yes. Just let everyone go wherever they want. I don't care. And that's your fact for the day. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. Vote for me, president. 2055 if the US still exists. Bye.